Typographical error. Get it on now, because we are now music Okay. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, so we'll go ahead and just start the show. Hi. Hello, how are you? It's me again, it's Tobias, and we are here on Tuesday, which is going to be a bit of a wild card show. It's a wild card show because I don't really know what I'm going to do for the last song yet. I sent a post out to Facebook and a post out to Twitter to get suggestions, and I've gotten a lot of single one-off suggestions, but none of them have actually managed to generate any kind of significant majority yet. So I'm just kind of like hanging on, and we'll just hold off and we'll see what comes up. So I don't know what the fourth song is going to be yet, and that's okay. That is in fact just fine. Excuse me, I have a little case of short-timer's disease, and yes, there's a cat in the background. That is Domino, of course, and that is because I'm taking tomorrow off, because I'm going to help Amy with some stuff, and then take the rest of the day off, but the rest of the day will be spent most likely driving all over God's creation, getting things done. One of these days we are going to have a vacation day, which is actually a vacation day. Maybe. Possibly. Kind of hard to tell. What do you think, Kat? Domino is nonplussed by the entire thing. So, all right, let's get on with the thing. I bet you people would like to hear a song, and I actually have a song that I'm going to do, and it's this one. I haven't done this one in a little while. This one was part of the Give Me a Song title, and the ones with the most likes and reacts will get a song written for them. For the record... Oh, look, it is a spam bot. Hello, spam bot. Bye-bye. We love you. Bye-bye. I'm already mildly famous. But this is Brett Grimstad's contribution. This was the one that got the largest number of votes and reacts. And it is called Grandpa's Can of War-Ration Spam. And when I got that title, I just had to do it. When Grandpa died, there's just one thing he set aside, to give to me his favorite daughter's boy. And inside that box, wrapped securely in old socks, he found the can of spam that was his pride and joy. Yes, Grandpa's can of war-ration spam kept my grandpa going through the war. And if hunger overtook, he'd just give that can a look to remind him of what he was fighting for. What Grandpa bequeathed was some kind of mystery meat. The secret to the contents damn near did me in. I swore I would not break or get so desperate I'd partake that there freaky food that's stuffed inside that tin. Yes, Grandpa's can of war-ration spam kept my grandpa going through the war. And if hunger overtook, he'd just give that can a look to remind him of what he was fighting for. Now you sometimes think, wow, sometimes Here we go. Sometimes things got rough, I tell you, times were pretty tough. The kind of troubles that would kill a lesser man. I'm getting distracted. But my grandpa had, I knew that things were not so bad, and I'd be darned if I would open up that can. Yes, Grandpa's can of war-ration spam kept my grandpa going through the war. And if hunger overtook, he'd just give that can a look to remind him of what he was fighting for. Now, fellas, we're not sure what kind of food that can procures. It could be pork or chicken, beef, or even cod. And underneath that tin, no one knows what's trapped within. We're afraid we might just free an elder god. Don't open Grandpa's can of war-ration spam. Kept the grandpa going through the war. And if hunger overtook, he'd just give that can a look. Yeah. To remind him of what he was fighting for. Yes, it's not a train wreck. Apparently, if you can recover from it, then it becomes a boating accident or a kayak incident, as Kay put it. Kayak is what? Oh, we're upside down. Oh, we're back upside, right side up again. Yes. I made the tactical error of actually thinking about something other than the song that I'm doing. This happens. And sometimes that also includes how to emote out to the audience while performing a song, because there are some songs at this point that I could, in fact, do practically on autopilot. Grandpa's Can of War-Ration Spam is apparently not one of them. So, there you go. Anyway, it is, in fact, Tuesday. It is show number 219 on the 13th of April. Oh my gosh. And it's getting up to like 90 degrees out here in South Texas already. Climate change? Just a tad, yes. Why do you ask? But what I'd like to do now is I would like to do a song that is brand new, has never been done before, and consequently the possibility of me doing a real total butcher job on it is right up there. Let's be honest. Let's be frank about that. This song is one that I actually started, and because I had a phrase in my head. It's like, this is going to be great. And when it started out almost sounding like a Crowded House tune, it sounded very pompous. Not that Crowded House tunes are pompous, but the chord structure was in there. And it was like, there was this pomposity to it that I didn't quite feel was right. And then I learned how to play Grapefruit, Juicy Fruit, which you may have remember from... which has the wonderful D minor 7th chord from the bridge. C6, easiest chord in the world. So I really like the D minor 7th chord. And so I started messing around. It's like, ooh. And so I decided to take this song and put it to these chords and see what happens. And that's why we have this song here. I was a solitary guy. I was quite lonely and I didn't know quite why. Then one day I got yanked into a windowless black van. When I woke I was a brand new man. And they said, congratulations, you've been cloned. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. I was just there beside myself. All of my cares and fears were swept right off the shelf. I am. I had someone who'd understand. Congratulations, you've been cloned. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. I looked at him, he looked at me. We tried to figure out just how we should proceed. Then we both just laughed and hugged and said, no, you go first. We had both been prepared for the worst. Then congratulations, you've been cloned. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. Well, I said, okay, let's do this. We'll figure out the chores, we'll have to make a list. What if we find a partner? Oh man, what are we gonna do? And he said, maybe we just get them cloned too. And then we'll say, congratulations, you've been cloned. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. Come on, everybody, all of you. Congratulations, you've been cloned. Now you have yourself for your very own. No matter where you are, you'll never be alone. Congratulations, you've been cloned. It's a startlingly wholesome song for the subject matter, I thought. I rather enjoy it. Hopefully y'all dig it too. I'll find out probably in about 30 or 40 seconds, depending upon the lag factor, because I am running this whole thing through Restream.io, which then goes out to YouTube and YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. And so there's like a 10-second delay there, but there's also Facebook's built-in 15-second delay for all live streaming, just in case someone maliciously plays, copyrighted music, which is the worst thing that could possibly happen on a live stream. Believe you me. So, having done that, I think that came out pretty well. And playing with the other weird songs, thank you, Ruth. Playing with the other weird songs that I have in my catalog. I have a catalog. I really do. I have all of the songs that I have written in over the last year and a few months here, and it only takes up about a page and 3/4, with Congratulations, You've Been Cloned being the latest one here. But I also note that I have been having a lot of fun with funky chord structures and funky musical things. And this one that I'm going to do next, and by the way, remember, this is the fourth song is a Wildcard song. If you have suggestions, now would be the time to put them into the comments, so that when I get done with this and have the brain power to look at the comments over there, I'll be able to figure out what I'm going to do for the fourth song, because I really have no clue at this point. I have no plan. I have no predisposition. The line about being beside myself, which it just had to be done. It was, you're going to write a song about being cloned. The joke. Some of the jokes do write themselves. And once again, the strings are going just a little sharp. There we go. Almost. There we go. Now this one is a song that features a bunch of seventh chords, and one of my other favorites was this F sharp minor. Now the fun thing about the F sharp minor chord is if you do a G7 chord, and just move everything over one set of strings. You have F sharp minor. And I picked F sharp minor up from Life by the Drop, you know. And also, of course, D7, one of my favorite chords in the whole wide world. But this one goes like this. So, yeah. Don't want to run things, but my friend can. They've got charisma, they've got the plan. My buddy's got the means, and by them I'll stand. When it comes to world domination, I'm their biggest fan. Well, I just can't wait to watch their plans unfurl when I help my friend take over the world. World's a messy place, so much to solve. My friend will let the challenge fall their resolve. They'll need some friends to implement their plan, and I'll be quite happy to be their right-hand man. Well, you know, like 4th or 5th. Some of the administrative ranks, after all. Someone's got to do the paperwork, right? Right? Well, I just can't wait to watch the plans unfurl when I help my friend take over the world bridge. G7, hey, G7, hey, D7, C7, G7, and A, F sharp minor. Now, they're not evil, don't get me wrong. They're intense moral, their ethics strong. They're simply gonna guide us to a better land. You'll barely notice the firm yet gentle hand. Well, I just can't wait to watch their plans unfurl when I help my friend take over the world. I almost ran out of breath. Well, I just can't wait to watch their plans unfurl when I help my friend take over the world. Well, I just can't wait to watch my plans unfurl when I help my friend take over the world. Olay. And yes, you may have noticed that the chorus, the refrain, does change on that last one. It wasn't intentional when I first did it, when I first said it the different way. Because it's supposed to be, I just can't wait to watch their plans unfurl. But for some reason, my brain went, well, I just can't wait to watch my plans unfurl. It's like, there's a guy who's singing this song. Yeah, I think he may be aiming for being the power behind the throne. And that's our technical script for the day. It was, in fact, when I helped my friend take over the world. I forgot to push the button before I started playing it. Remember, it's not really a Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show without one minor, niggling, yet significant technical screw-up. There we have it. So, yeah. We've come now to the Magical Mystery Tour portion of our program. Because I honestly don't know what I'm going to play next. And check and see if we got any actual other comments beyond the ones that had come in. I mean, the newest comment here was 2 hours ago? Wow, okay. So I guess it's just going to be like up in the air. First person to post a suggestion, I'm going with them. I'm really not worried about it. We've had... What was that? Life by the Drop. Amy has actually gotten the line in. She got it in. Life by the Drop. She is working overtime today, which is unfortunate, but a necessary thing that has to happen due to some mechanical things. So we will do Song 4, which was set as the Wildcard, and I will change that song title right here, right now. Let me do it in an elegant manner. We'll go into we'll go to studio mode so I can make this change without you seeing all the ugliness that has to happen when I make a change. Oh, it doesn't care, does it? It does not care. There we go. Just like Nice try trying to make it look elegant. You just boofed it anyway. All right. Well, you know what, Ruth? I think I'll probably do possums tomorrow. We'll open with possums because you were the fastest person not physically in the same building with me. So we will do Life by the Drop, and I'm just going to pull up the notes here because I'm having that kind of a day. And I honestly feel that we should, in fact, do that song. She has less lag. That's true. Now, there is a solo in the tablature for Life by the Drop. And I'm not at all good at it at all, so I don't have the timing on it at all. Which means it's like, so 2, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, something like that. But we'll get into that. There we go. There we go. Hello there, my old friend. Not so long ago, it was till the end. We played outside in the pouring rain. On our way up the road, started over again. Living the dream of you on top. My mind is aching and Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. It's been a while. Up and down the road in our worn out shoes, talking about good things and singing the blues. You went your way and I stayed behind. We both knew it was just a matter of time. Living the dream of you on top. My mind is aching and Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. No wasted time, we were out today. Tread of the past, there's no easier way. Time's between us, a means to an end. Can you believe it's been over a year since we started this with my friends? Living the dream of you on top. My mind is aching and Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Do again. Felt good, let's do it. One more time. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Amy's not always in charge of things, but she is closer, and I do have a vested interest in her continued appreciation of what I do. She has less lag, it is very true. And there we have it, my friends. Coming to a successful conclusion of yet another Troubadork non-commute coronavirus pandemic coping mechanism show. Tomorrow, as I said, I'm taking the day off, but I am still planning to be back here to do a show. We will see how things go. Since it is a vacation day, I could run myself completely stupid before showtime happens tomorrow. Can't tell. But in the meantime, let's talk about the things, of course. We've got the tip jars, PayPal, and the Adequate on PayPal, and the Adequate on Venmo. And I want to thank Eric, Robert, Rick, Emily, and Miranda there. And I want to thank my Patreon patrons. Jen, Joe, Alexi, Austin, Chris, Teppo, Shay, Linda Ann, Stephen, Rob, Alicia Relli, BK, Richard, Brian, Lorene, and all Patreon patrons prior, past, and future for helping to support adequacy in our lifetime. Any money that comes in through any of these tip jar things goes to trying to make this show more technically sound. The talent part is, it's me. We're never gonna get much beyond that particular hurdle. Website is theadequate.com. I am at The Adequate on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I am at Tobias The Adequate on TikTok and Tumblr. You can find recorded stuff, including the new cosmic groovy mix of Space Burrito up on SoundCloud.com/Matthew-Laguerre. Also, I got to remind Tom Bedlam, Business Goose is up there as well, as along with a bunch of other stuff, including the 4-part harmony version of Reaver Johnny, where I sing all 4 parts and a fight breaks out near the end of the song. Because, of course it's going to. It's me doing it. You can, of course, find THUD Bucket out anywhere that has the word music in it, and there are 4 videos for THUD Bucket right now. Video number 5 is currently in the conceptual stages and is slightly hampered by the fact that we are separated by half a continent, 2 time zones, and a lot of fatigue. There it is. That's enough out of me for another day. I might get a haircut, so that might be exciting. You can see me with, like, different hair. Probably less overall, because I'm discovering that as you get older, when you have long hair, it's great if when you have a lot of hair and you're young, because you have a lot of hair up here and kind of out here, and it's all kind of one uniform kind of, like, density. Human males, when they get older, can start to have their hairline recede. Now, this is not as far receded as it could have been. My grandpa on both sides were, like, bald by the time they hit 50. But thanks to the miracle of modern technology and medicine, I've managed to retain this much. But it does mean that with less hair up here, more hair out here, I have what is known as the Larry Fine and or Bozo the Clown look, which means I really ought to get this stuff trimmed back a bit. And I will probably do that. I'll fill you all in tomorrow when we get there. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Be safe. Be kind. Be silly. Be willing to mess around with something and have it end hilariously badly, because that'll make for a good story. And as a friend of mine said once, it's amazing what we'll go through for a good story. Y'all have been wonderful. I continue to be Tobias the Adequate, and I thank you for encouraging my behavior, and I will see you guys next time. Aloha.